Yeah, and we just had one of the craziest
It was nuts.
2-game series.
Like, if we were chipmunks, it would be very, very happy.
Yeah, I'm still very, very happy because now we also get to cast Secret versus IG, which should be a really good matchup. Secret actually coming out of a game against Fnatic, where they lost one game and won one game.
They actually got 1-1 in this. They only get 1 point for their first round, putting them in a very, very rough position in a group which is already being flagged as one of the hardest out there.
Exactly, because some group stages are, if you win 1 game, that's 1 point. If you win 2 games, that's 2 points. Not the case in this group stage.
Correct.
You won a 2-0. It's very important. So any 1-1 series is going to put you at a deficit in your points, so to say. And of course, it's better than getting 2-0.
Up against a team like Fnatic, like Secret would have come in and said, okay, up against Fnatic and up against MVP, we need to 2-0 these games. These series are very, very important because that's where we're going to be able to get those bonus points and really make sure we secure the top 4 position. Because right now, Complexity did that against MVP Phoenix. They went 2-0, so they're sitting up there with LGD, 3 points apiece at the top. It's going to be a tightly contested group over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
But let's actually talk about IG, because for me, I'm a huge IG fan. Because I love the way Ferrari plays. He's really stepped up his game of late. So I want to be watching him very, very closely to see how this mid lane battle turns out.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal player in every regard, and this entire team just consists of amazing people, like Chon, one of the most animated players that you can imagine. When you meet him, you can feel his energy just, you know, in an aura around him, so happy. So I really, really love the players in IG. They're cool. And seeing them go up against Secret is going to be amazing. Yeah. So Tusk, again, getting the respect here, being banned out in the first phase, as well as Shadow Fiend. We knew he was going to be a high-tier pick at this TI. He's been very, very relevant this patch.
It's also one of those heroes which Ferrari just like excels on. So is the Queen of Pain. It's also ironic that the Queen of Pain's being picked up here by Secret after what Mushy just did to them with exactly the same hero.
Yeah. Exactly. Mushy, like, if you just straight out say Queen of Pain, Mushy is actually the first one that I think of because he plays such a strong Queen of Pain overall. Of course, there are some clips of him missing ulti or whatever, but he has played tons of Queen games. And in this game, we're going to see IG going into Gyro, Bloodseeker. So if there is a strategy to counter Bloodseeker, Secret is probably the go-to team to look to. Can you show me how you want to shut down an early reveal on Gyrocopter? Because they just lost to it.
That they did. They actually lost to a Queen of Pain and Bloodseeker with Undying Gyro. So the double combo is already there. And then the Bane on top of all of this. So
yeah. However, we do not know. At least we were casting another game, so
yes, we were
looking at the picks and at what stage they were drafted. I don't believe we can see here if it was an early pick, because this is very early and they are fully aware of the Bloodseeker. Yeah. Dazzle is a good counter.
Dazzle is.
Because he can bring the heal to your entire team. So he can actually bring you up in HP so that you don't suffer from these fights where you take a skirmish and then you have, like, maybe you killed one guy, 3 of your guys are really low HP, and then Bloodseeker comes in and makes short work of you.
The only downside is he can also keep someone on 0 life.
Yeah.
Or 1 life.
That's true. He might, but
and then that's better to train.
Yeah, that's better than them dying still. I'll take that. So we'll see what they do. They ban out the Bane here, and Razor also gets banned out by the side of IG. So we keep going here. This has to be a little bit. It's a little bit nerving though when you go into a game after just losing to Gyrocopter and Bloodseeker, and next game you see Gyrocopter and Bloodseeker again. Obviously not the full same lineup, but still, it's what you just lost to, and it does nerve you a little bit.
We're also going to assume too, like, it's going to run the same way. Like, it was a safe lane and an off lane for the Gyro and the Bloodseeker. Yeah. So we're still missing a mid solo for IG and their 2 supports. So we don't know who they're playing up against in the mid. And in fact, IG already signed a ban that Razor might be leaning us towards the point of, like, what are they getting there?
I think they're just trying to find something that's very good at laning against the Bloodseeker. They're removing annoying heroes for him, as he wants to go to the off lane most likely. That's where you typically run him.
Would you also look towards something like Zeus? And I'm thinking Zeus for IG here.
There could be a ban on Zeus from Secret. I think it's a very respectable ban here.
It might be what they're debating, hence the taking so long.
Because they're thinking a long time about this. And other heroes that come to mind, I'm not sure. Just in general, AoE damage heroes are good to remove here, and disables. But Zeus is probably something you have to respect. However, I can't recall having seen Ferrari play Zeus in a very long time. But
They could also go for like the team fight control combo. You go for something more like a disruptor pickup to combine up with a gyrocopter. You could also, okay, they're going to take out the Viper. There's Secret looking at the Razor pickup thinking that's what IG are considering at the moment.
Yeah, I think both that and the fact that they have Queen of Pain themselves, because you can't really Shadow Strike a Viper. Yep. He's going to endlessly return his corrosive skin onto you when you Shadow Strike him. So that's a good reaction as well. And as you were pointing out, it has multiple facets to it. Of course, IG have their next ban out here. Both teams taking a little bit more time to just, you know, think about this draft. Yeah. But we saw faster drafts in the previous.
Yeah, that we did. But it was a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
In our last games, because it was like both teams kind of knew exactly what they wanted to have. But now we've gotten into like the crutch of the draft, where it's like we're not 100% certain what everyone is going to be doing, and like we still want to have like advantage in our lanes as well. So how do we make this combo work?
Yeah, that was an extremely good ban, by the way, branding out the Brood when Dazzle is already picked up. I think it's recognizing a weakness that you have there, because no matter if Gyrocopter is pretty good against Brood and, you know, Bloodseeker to an extent can be decent against her, just the Dazzle heal bump onto the Spiderlings makes her able to take over a lane, crush it, and take the tower so quickly. So you don't want to fight up against that. Just removing it in the second phase is good.
Well, IG, you're taking out the Brood, so you buy a little bit of space for the Bloodseeker. What do you now try and combo? You don't have the Dazzle to work with, so you can't just have like him babysitting the Bloodseeker on the offlane. Do you try and go for something else that sits with the Bloodseeker? The Wisp is still available inside the pool as well.
It is.
Or do you just say, you know what? BS, do the best you can on the offlane.
There we go.
Where's our Zeus for the mid? And then like get yourself into the jungle, get yourself into economy. I know I keep like flagging this one, even though like jungle is not really the current meta. But looking
in
at
a way it is.
It's just having something like Enchantress in the pool. You wanna try and go for something that fits the comfort line of IG.
Yeah, definitely. Undying sneaks his way all the way into a 6th pick by a Team Secret here. And he will be picked up. So strong laner being secured there, but the Zeus and Bloodseeker combo for IG is also very potent. Now, though, they need to add up some supports. Unless they want to run a Zeus support, which is fully doable, but mid-Zeus would be more standard.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe Winter Wyvern here. Witch Doctor's possible to take as well.
Witch Doctor's always good.
Yeah. He's a very nice hero. He has many different strengths. His push is fine. His high ground defense is fine.
It's hard to go wrong with him, especially when you have like dual hitting combos, because then the Paralyzing Cask is the perfect control against it.
Yeah, it can be very nice. You just want some disables against the Queen right now is what I'm looking at for IG. Because if you don't have disables for her, you like 100% need the Bloodseeker to go in and rupture her, which very often he will be able to do, but it's not guaranteed that you always see the Queen first in a fight, and maybe she gets in later on when people have actually exposed themselves.
Should we also be looking at something else to deal with the Undying Tombstone?
Yeah, right now they have Gyrocopter, which is good. I don't think they can afford picking real like Tombstone counters more than that. It's like Bloodseeker and Gyro will have to try and take care of it. So
Rubik's fine.
Ranged support heroes are in general pretty fine. You know what I would love to see from IG?
What?
An Ogre as last pick. Just Ogre Magi. Like, it would honestly synchronize very nicely in their lineup. The Bloodlust would be really good for them. And they have more Disable then that way, and a tanky support to combine with Rubik.
They could do that, but at the same time, it looks good, but on paper you might also think about something more like a Lina pickup, so you got that burst damage against the Queen of Pain and a combo hero with the Rubik.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Like, Ogre is not really trending hard. It's just they would synchronize very nicely into this this matchup here.
Well, if they pick it, you can be seen as a god.
I'll be happy then. If not, then
you are a mere mortal.
Then I'm a mere mortal, confirmed. So Team Secret, see if they want to go for the Wyvern maybe. It's possible. Possible, but oh, nice.
Another TA.
Yeah, 100% win still, maybe. I haven't seen all the games today.
She played one game.
She played 3 games.
Oh, she played 3 games?
3 games in the wild cards.
I take it back.
I saw all of them. I got my... I'm tracking it, dude. I have not watched today's game, so there might have been more TAs, but very nice to add up this. And S4 plays a really good TA. Played against it several times.
So you push the TA into the mid. Does this now mean that Queen of Pain heads to the off lane.
I think it's safe lane.
You
I think Queen
safe
will.
lane for Arteezy?
I think Queen will bully the Bloodseeker on safe lane, and then you have Undying along with possibly the last pick, and just have Queen Dazzle top, or the other way around, have an Undying Dazzle lane, because right now I think you want to have Queen against the Bloodseeker, not against the Gyrocopter. Clock gonna be banned out.
So they actually
Very
think,
good offlaner.
IG are thinking the same thing as you. I don't know, it's like, when was the last time we really saw Arteezy play a Queen of Pain?
Dude, everyone loves to play Queen of Pain. It doesn't matter. Like, he's been a mid player forever. He knows his way around Queen.
I can understand that. It's just like fitting into the normal carries up against someone like a Gyro. It looks like Team Secret just like putting themselves into a corner as far as how their laning phase can really come out. Like, either you get momentum or you lose.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of putting a safe lane Queen, though, is that you can get that momentum. You get the item progression early on Queen, and when you have all the economy on Queen, it's very easy to have a big impact. So we'll see if they go for that. But they're gonna ban out AA. Oh, that's a good ban, actually. Zeus, AA, and Bloodseeker could have been terrifying. A good spot there by S4 and Puppy, as the two of them are actually talking a lot.
Yep, and there's your Wyvern. So that's the last pick up here for Invictus Gaming. The magical damage will still connect, but that physical might be a little bit more difficult.
It's a great hero against TA. It's amazing against TA. Partly just because of the ulti and being able to stop her, or just ulting someone close to TA. God, they will die so fast. But Cold Embracing is amazing against her.
So the combo is there for IG. It means we will be seeing a Zeus core in this game with a Wyvern Rubik support. And Team Secret know what they're up against, and now they've got to decide just how heavily they want to fight it. You got a Queen of Pain in the safe lane, which means you can almost leave her alone in a way.
Yeah.
And then run Undying Dazzle +1 on the offlane TA in the mid. And Bounty Hunter.
Oh, that's a good freedom pick. Like, they have so much freedom to move anyway, so they can start out by having 2 top, and then Bounty Hunter will move around.
But is this Bounty core or support?
No, I believe it's a support. I believe it's
so
Undying
becomes like played by Zai as a core.
That's what I believe, at least.
It looks like it could be right. We're going to find out anyway. As Team Secret, they wrap it up with one of the most popular heroes to be banned in the early stages of the wild card.
I forgot to mention this as well, by the way, but Zeus, actually one of the worst heroes against TA on laning phase, because TA is one of few heroes. I should put it the other way around. TA is one of the best heroes against Zeus in a laning phase, because you can deny against his Arc Lightning. You do have enough damage to do that, which is very, very rare for mid heroes. The only downside is Zeus burns 2 refraction charges per nuke he throws out with his 3rd skill.
I'm also worried about Bounty Hunter up against Zeus.
Yeah.
Running around in like lightning bolt anybody, that's not going to be an easy world to live in. And it will in fact be Zai on the Undying. So Team Secret going to get themselves together as we will now head in and welcome in the mainstream viewers who have now joined us from the live streams. For those wonderful people tuning in through Dota TV, you've been with us from the very, very get-go. We're here for game number 1 of round 2 of the group stages, IG versus Team Secret, where Secret are looking to post their first 2-0 victory after their 1-1 draw to Fnatic, and IG is their first game to kick off the tournament.
Yeah. Truly amazing. And I mean, one just really off the chain feeling about this TI is the fact that we already breached 3 million viewers concurrent in the first day of TI. Really, we had wildcards yesterday, but it's just so hard to grasp.
Love your Dota, man. Love your Dota. So what we get from IG is a little bit different here. We have Ferrari on the Bloodseeker. So this is not being played by Luo. In fact, Luo is going to be put into the Zeus role.
Yeah. Luo has that boots first Zeus running around. He does have a sentry as well with him. I think he could put that sentry to someone else since he will have the Thunderbolt anyway, but maybe he just wants to have it available if he runs into Bounty Hunter so he can chase him down.
IG are really looking for the first blood.
Yeah, they are.
S4 is not going to give it to him. Going for the bounty rune doesn't make any sense. They realize on the bottom no one's down here. Zai is watching him. Now they do see S4. So first room will go the way of Ferrari. And this will turn us in to now a Zeus safe lane. We'll have a middle lane Bloodseeker with support Chuan at the start, at least for the block. And then a dual offlane of Burning as the Gyro and Faith as the Rubik. I'm liking this combo.
Yeah, IG are mixing up a lot. And it's a really strong combo. You can pull up and just pull them back into the rocket barrage, of course, hurts a lot. And we're gonna see what Secret do with their bounty hunter, because he can't really find that much on bottom, I believe, against the Zeus with just Undying down there. He does have the Orb of Venom though, but...
I like how he drops a sentry ward at the very start too, so he'll see Kuro now on the bot lane and understand he's got to keep his distance.
Yeah. He could even attack him and just force him away and say, hey, I see what you're doing. Like, get rid of this bounty hunter. Because he's gonna pester him as much as he can.
Okay, so if you're in RTZ's shoes right now, you're going one-on-one with a Bloodseeker, with Wyvern harassing you every now and then. What do you do to stop this?
I mean, you just gotta sideblade, dude. That's the only thing. You have to pull the creeps from the Bloodseeker into yourself and then sideblade onto the Bloodseeker. That's how you need to lane. Because if you just try to last it against him, it's very difficult. And he won't be scared of you attacking him because you're attacking the creeps. But if you pull the creeps back, you get an angle. That's how you actually can lane against it.
Oh, Lure, this is just not his day. Koro is getting really up in his face. And with that Orb of Venom, he does some serious work against the Zeus.
Good thing he
cancelled his clarity.
Yeah. Good thing he has his boots available at least, so he can do something there, but yeah, getting really, really pestered out here. And this tower is gonna go down fast. Like, Puppey is here with the heal on bottom lane. They're gonna push this.
Yeah, just creep skip it out. This is also what I think Lure was really scared of, and the reason why he backed up from the tower, because he realized it wasn't safe just to sit back behind the tower. It could be like a tombstone leveled up, Zai could throw that down, and then the push would just be so easy to kill him, claim first blood, and then momentum will ensue. Instead, though, they bring Lure with a TP, Chuan harassing into Zai, and there's that tombstone drop, so Zai has the advantage at the moment. Lure is trying to get rid of the tombstone, but Puppey harassing him down. Chuan, he's trying to do the work. They're bringing him more help, and the burst heal actually hitting into Chuan, and now Lure, he might have a bolt of Valuable Faith, try and take away a little bit of the damage, but they're chasing Lure into the tree line. Kuro right behind him. He's just having to juke it around. This movement, the boots, is doing the work until he gets body blocked by Faith, but Kuro picked up, thrown back into the tree line. He's still right on top of Lure. The lightning bolt down. Kuro is dropping. He needs to get away from the tower, but he cannot do so in time. IG get the counter kills out.
Yeah, they get the counter kills, but that was a lot of TPs as well, and expensive ones this early on in the game.
But should flag the fact that we just saw a Bloodseeker kill off a Templar Assassin in mid. You have to remember, when the rest of Seeker is dropping low, he gets buffed up. Yeah. He brought down RTZ.
That is true. When you start fighting, especially running around on low HP for that long, that makes the Bloodseeker really, really strong. So hard to lane against on the mid lane. And he's playing really well. He is winning against TA pretty hard. Yep. He's 14-7 right now.
Well, at this point, he's just wishing the Puppey would heal up a little bit quicker.
Yeah. And top lane, though, Queen of Pain, after the Rubik TP'd away from top, he's actually going to be taking over a little bit more with the Queen again. But Gyro did get a nice farming start, at least. So up to 12-7. And
Ferrari's expecting more attacks. He's gone 3 points up in the Thirst.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable in an aggressive game like this.
Yep.
Definitely a good start.
Now, I suppose, what really is like Blood Rage or the Blood Right going to do up against the Templar Assassin in the laning phase?
Yeah, not that much. It doesn't really do anything. Top lane.
S4, they're having a crack on him on the top lane. Kuro trying to stay right in his tail. You don't have another blink available and not enough damage to kill the Gyro.
Yeah, that's very difficult. Very difficult to bring him down early, as he has so much armor really on the hero and just able to run away with the Basilius as well. And mid lane, I like to see what RTZ is doing. This is something I've been doing for years. Is just skilling up 2 points in Sideblades. It makes it so much easier to use the Sideblades, because 1 point is just not enough.
And Zai's committing. He drops the tombstone. He's actually taking up a lot of damage from this. Trying to keep the undead minions up so it takes the attack from the tower. No soul rip available, so the tombstone's just going to drop. Puppey attempting to deny it, in fact.
Oh, they're going for a tower deny. Are they going to dive in here? But the Arctic burn being used. So they secure the deny. Very nice. I didn't think they would be able to actually recover that lane and secure a deny down there. But with that big fight they took, they actually did.
They are going to start to lose a little bit of map control because of this. With the tier 1 tower dropping, IG's going to...
Oh, I missed TP by RTZ. He wanted to Magic Wand and he accidentally TP'd to mid lane, which he was already on.
Oops.
So no TP and he wasted a lot of mana there. Well, that just means that he can't react now. Maybe IG will capitalize.
I think S4 is getting in a position where he wants to attack on the top, but the sentry ward's been really nicely placed by IG, ready for that bounty hunter.
Yep.
So they know when he arrived on the top lane just to back it up. And another sentry ward placed in the mid lane in case Kuro then tries to move to this region. And in fact, they see him with the observer ward, always pinging his position.
Yeah, he's trying to run around everywhere, this bounty hunter, just trying to find whatever he can. but I think he crucially needs level 4, because that's when you have 2 points into the Shuri Toss, which is so much damage, 225 at a level 2 nuke. Normally what you see on a level 3 nuke on most AoE spells. Oh, mids, they're gonna try with the Rupture. They don't do it.
I think they're a little concerned because they scouted out the fact that Poppy's sitting right behind him.
They've seen him, yeah.
So they know it's not a guaranteed kill. You get the Rupture and then you just, under Shallow Grave, walk back behind the tower.
Yeah.
You'll still be insanely low, and Bloodseeker will see you the entire way.
Yeah, level 1 Rupture you can pretty much run from. Level 2 Rupture, that's when you can't run anymore because it doubles the damage output from it.
Yep.
So,
I'd be a little concerned though once Zeus hits level 6. Getting away with Shallow Grave is not going to be as easy.
Yeah, and he's getting plenty of experience now as well in bottom lane. Look at all that push into a tier 2 tower.
That's an easy level 5.
Yeah, he's going to reach plenty of experience and levels here. 900 gold as well, so despite his early game being tough, he's still 1-0-0. He never died, and he did his job. Yeah.
Now he can just buy, well, whatever he wants. It can easily be Arcane Boots, which might be a nicer way to go.
Yeah, Bloodseeker going for the Midas, very standard build on Bloodseeker. Try and propel your farm even more, or particularly your levels, as level 16 is such a big thing for him.
And so, top lane, we kind of have ignored S4. You're talking about momentum on S4. Is this one of these games where you want to just see Aghanims, you want to see the ability to have a team fight, as we have seen previously through most of the wildcard matches, or is this one of these awkward games? Is this one of the ones where you jump in, you try and nuke down the Zeus, even though he might actually go Yule's early?
I think this is the Orchid game, or... Actually, you will be so low HP. Nah, I think Aghanims is better still. Like, Orchid would be good for them, but however, the Orchid targets are probably going to be hard to see. Like, Winter Wyvern being the best one, he will stand in Fog of War. Sometimes Rubik or Zeus will also be hard to reach. You don't really want to silence a Bloodseeker. It doesn't do much. Same with Gyrocopter.
Yep.
Especially if they get their BKBs. So we'll see. I probably think he goes Aghanims after his power treads.
Kuro's having him wander down. They're going to try and crack at Luo. Zai's making a big move. There goes your Tombstone. Decay. Kuro's still got a Shuri toss up his sleeve, and that's going to be the death
Not
of
even
Luo.
needed. Yeah, so he preserves his mana there. Very nice. Not wasting the 120 and able to get a good kill there. And very close to level 4 now. He's going to run up in the jungle.
Ferrari's actually going to get himself... This almost looks like a 9-minute Midas if he doesn't...
Yeah, which is very fast from a mid lane. Considering the fact that you're going for power treads first and 4-man shield, quelling blades, and, you know, still getting a 9-minute Midas or so is extremely fast.
Observers and sentries being dropped on the bottom room point. Looks like Zai has had enough of pushing out the bottom lane, while the top lane, S4 is adding some chip damage into that tier 1 tower. The man on the defense duty is burning.
Yeah. I'm looking over to the side of Gyrocopter right now, because he's been playing the off lane. He has 32 CS. It's not too impressive, but look what they have done for him. They have been preparing the jungle. There are stacks on the big camp, so he can recover once again, despite the fact that he was not having a very safe lane. He has a mechanic to make a comeback.
Surprisingly enough, I thought Luo was going to go for a bigger item, but he just went for Soul Ring after his death. Tombstone, that's a double decay over on Faith. Kuro trying to slow him down, and with a Shuri toss, he's going to be able to get it. The Blood right, maybe Kuro, not so healthy. Undying will find the kill.
Yeah.
Bloodseeker finding the one back on Bounty Hunter almost directly after, however, and that's his Midas.
Yeah, they trade 1 for 1, but the important part for Kuroki is that he actually died second, so he got experience for the death of Rubik, because that can be one of the things that set you back when you play Bounty Hunter, or when you draft a Bounty Hunter rather. If he doesn't get level 6 quick enough, he can't really play his hero, because you want to run around, track, and just make sure that the enemy cannot group up and smoke gang, stuff like this. So, super crucial for him to die second instead of first. Oh, it's going to be a Midas TA? No, it's just power treads. I was wondering. RTZ used to run Midas TA way, like, all the time back in the days, but it's not good anymore.
It might be a nice catch-up ability, but...
No, it's just terrible. And we see Bounty Hunter sneaking down into enemy jungle here, Midas being used by Bloodseeker. Kuroki, of course. There's no shared experience when you use a Midas, so didn't get anything from that.
Oh, man.
Elsie's just sneaking around here trying to leech.
It's a leech, and it's also trying to be an intimidation factor if they can do it onto Chuan, who's trying to find his level 6 on this bottom lane against the Undying. A bit of a dangerous lane to be in, but Zai just needs that little bit of extra protection as well. 200 gold away from having the full mech. And then Seeker's team fight's going to be nice, even to a point where we have to remember they are Dire side with a Templar Assassin. So they could try and take Roshan and still be ready to take a team fight against IG.
I mean, he's going to take Ancients now, so they're going to go for that first. He has 3 points into the side blades. Never really tried for going that, but that makes it very easy to kill off these Ancients as you just pull them out on the line. So with this is so much gold going his way. He could go into the early Blink, which we have seen previously in the tournament.
Is it worth going Deso in this game, however? Or do you feel like you need more life?
I think going Deso first before Blink is definitely justifiable, but...
Especially if you get like an Aegis behind it, because then you get like the double negative armor.
It's also the fact that when you go Deso first, you can go and take the Aegis easier, whereas if you go Blink Dagger, you delay that kind of power.
Top tier 1 tower, the Bloodseeker's going to come to defend it.
Deniable.
Catapult's brought it within deny range, and it's up to S4 if he really wants to try and have a crack at this. It's at 44.
It's 2 hits.
And with the new creep wave coming in, there's one dose of the Blood Right. S4 gets it and blinks away to safety.
Wow. I also thought he had that deny on Ferrari, but he actually missed it, and S4 claims it. That's a very big deal as well, getting the last hit on the tower as opposed to it being denied.
TC spending his money. It's a Mithril Hammer. Yep. The mech is also now fully completed. At the same time, I'm also seeing Puppy walking around with a chainmail. So we're starting up the medallion for Dazzle.
They definitely have a game plan. Like everything is prepared in detail that it's going to play out like this. We're going to get the Ancients, farm that. You're going to make an early Desolator, then we go Roshan. Like, they have a script that they're following, just the same as the director's team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know what they're up to. Right now, like, IG's team is looking fantastic where they can chase out Zai. They need the extra damage. Lightning Bolt's going to do it, and that gives them the vision for the Rupture. Zai, a straight TP out, but you've got Chuan right behind him. And will provide the cold embrace, which will cancel the TP.
Very
but
nice.
He still bought the mech before death.
The Winter's Curse, Toby.
The Winter's Curse,
Cold Embrace is a friendly spell. It would never kill you. Except for when like someone does that, and then it just sets up for the enemy AoE spells, and you're like, yeah, thank you.
Yes, correct.
Thank you so much. They're actually stealing the enemy Ancients now, and they were quite well prepared. There was 3 stacks of Ancients, and Arteezy is now going there and taking it from the Gyrocopter. Oh, this is a big blow. Even the Shadow Wave coming in and healing, as it does deal damage to Ancients. That was a big steal. That
also gives bounty level 6, so you got track on the field, and they're going to find Chuan.
Okay, he's probably safe.
It's worth a track. The TA throws a trap down as well, so IG now will not want to move anywhere near that.
Yeah.
But they have to understand their Ancients are gone.
They have good heroes for vision, honestly. Both teams. I mean, there's the Zeus ulti, there's the Bloodseeker, and on the side of Secret, of course, track and TA traps. Both teams know that, you know, seeing your opponent is half the battle, knowing where they are.
Oh, tier 1 tower now, time to attack it. It's the last tier 1 tower remaining for IG. Secret have just systematically taken out these front buildings of IG.
They have, and they don't have any real reason to stop. The Tombstone is down, level 4 Tombstone.
That's the minions which are just pushing Luo back. They've tracked him up too, so they got perfect vision. Denial of the tower did come out from burning. And they're not looking to fight this. They will not come under the Tombstone, and they'll be quite happy to fight if Secret come to their tier 2 though.
That was very brave and nicely done by burning to time that deny and going up. That's enough. Now just spread out again. They need to farm.
If Arteezy takes... there's actually another stack inside the Dire jungle. When he takes this, he has the full Desolator.
Yeah, it's going to be a 14-minute, or actually before 14-minute Desolator.
That's really quick. And with an Aegis, the model then behind you.
Yep.
This is really scary for IG. Like, they may have a wonderful combo, but he's getting big.
Yeah. Does he have the medallion as well prepared? He almost has it. So he is going to buy it up now, I believe. Yeah, he is 115 gold away.
He'll get that from the top lane, Puppy.
Yep. And then it's Roche time.
And look where IG's moving. They're trying to predict it. Like, there's an invis room, but funnily enough, you're tracked Ferrari, so that's not going to help you at all. In fact, they sentry ward out the Observer, but they're actually trapped on both sides. Like, Zai and S4 are on the Radiant side of the jungle. They throw the Tombstone down, start with its cave into the ulti, and Faith actually stealing the cave. That's not going to help with the Sonic Wave from S4. Perfect positioning. They're getting track kills. Ferrari will try and TP out of here. Will he be in time? He gets back to base, and he will survive.
Just barely.
But you lost 3 heroes for IG. After Secret just picked up the Desolator, now taking Roshan.
I mean, that was just Secret walking in with, what, basically just Queen and Undying. Like, the 2 of them made short work of 4 heroes, pretty much, as Bloodseeker just TP'd out. I know there was, like, the track played a big part in it, and the Dazzle was there, but still, that was just the Tombstone and the Queen playing perfectly. Wow. And that secures their early early Aegis. They have more stacks. This is starting to look like an old DreamHack meta, like way back in No Tidehunter kind of days.
The Sven play.
The good old Wisp Sven meta where stacks on Ancients was everything.
I'm very happy for it not to be the case, but this is different though. Like that meta was, okay.
It was very mindless.
We're not going to fight, it's just stack, 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 farm, 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 farm. Where in this case, it's a we push, we move, we farm as we go. It's not a we prepare and this is our life. It's a, you know what, we're in the neighborhood and we just capitalize on the situation.
Yeah, this is, I mean, this is starting to look really grim for IG because they're not taking control over this game. There's 4 and 6 kills, which is not very much, but the fact is, stolen Ancients and just the way that Secret are outmaneuvering them with the help of the track, it's looking tough for IG.
It is. They need to get some footing somewhere.
Yeah, but they can't do too much when you go Midas on Bloodseeker. Like, you need to wait for the first item.
There's smoke moving. Yeah. They're actually smoke moving to try and... Are they trying to catch, like, Secret at the Ancients?
They were hoping that, you know...
Oh, they're warding the Ancients. They're moving in force and warding up the Ancients to try and stop that kind of farm. I hate to tell them, though, but that's not going to stop for Secret.
Well, it's at least something, because the Ancients have been used you know, very, very frequently, especially considering the fact that Secret does not have a Helmet Dominator. They've just been stacking with their supports relentlessly, all the time. Every time they got a chance with Puppey, he has been stacking something. And once again, they're gonna farm up the Ancients, but this is gonna be no respawn after it. Man, I'm trying to look at the timings for IG here and what they can do. They still are far away from any real item on Zeus. Their Gyrocopter, I mean, he's farming up, but he's not farmed up. He just has drums and Aquila. And Bloodseeker as well. I mean, he's working on BKB, I suppose. But it's not really gonna protect him as well.
Luo's in trouble. Luo's in a lot of trouble. Templar Assassin wants to run it, they use the weave to get vision, and they actually have no stunts.
He will buy the Blink Dagger now. That's 17 minutes, Deso and Blink. That's like the dream game. Just free farming. 128 CS, 17 minutes. And that's actually with him being solo killed on the lane. Talk about a recovery, because the Bloodseeker was manhandling him.
I love how Zai is just trying to force issues.
Zai is just like, fight me!
Chon put himself under, and then thought he had the opening. Arteezy, bottom lane, there's your jump on Luo. The first strike, he's going to get picked up by Faith. Throw him back as Meld will be stolen. Like, it's Puppey off the front lines too. But there's a lot more help coming.
Level 4 Meld is amazing for Rubik to steal. And of course, Refraction is also good. I would say Meld is possibly even better though. That minus armor and the range. Because Rubik has a full range Meld as opposed to the short range Meld.
These towers are just too easy to bring down. With the tracks from Kura, they see everything in Chuan. Well, he was alive.
Yeah, he got deleted, and with the Aegis, Arteezy's just playing brave here. He knows I can force the issue.
Well, he's getting rotations to come. Like, that's probably even the bigger thing, because now you just see S4 has a little bit more fun on top lane. He's almost got a Scythe of Vice straight up. He's 200 gold away from Scythe.
Yeah.
So you've got his disable.
That's a very popular build as well among some safe lane queens, just rushing into the Hex like this. I know that a lot of the Chinese teams have done this in the past, and it is super effective. So 1845, he's gonna have a Scythe of Vice. That is crazy fast.
Oh, there it is.
Like a pre-20 minute Hex is just insane.
And even Kura.
Pipe?
Yeah, he actually buys a full pipe.
He has a pipe. Like, I haven't even seen a pipe in a long time, but that's a great counter to the Zeus lineup here. And could also be really good against the Winter Wyvern's Splinter Blast in the team fights.
Ferrari actually bought a full Solar Crest. Doesn't complete his own BKB and just goes into a Solar Crest. He goes for the Rupture now on S4. S4 gonna blink. Wow, that's a lot of damage on him. He's gonna be careful with that. But the Undying Tombstone makes it very difficult for anyone else from IG to chase down. And in fact, he doesn't even kill the Tombstone. He has to move over to help out against Zai. But Zai getting Soul Ripped. He's still got 10 stick charges. Now the Shallow Grave keeping him alive. S4 actually Scream being stolen only. But Arteezy, the man in the front lines, can't kill Burning. The Cold Embrace keeping him alive. Now they've gone through the Undying, but Arteezy still with the Aegis Immortal, wanting to force the issue, going through Chuan, getting a double kill before the Aegis will finally pop, and now they move over to Luo. Puppey and S4 chasing him down. Puppey is just so low. They get the track kill at the end of the day as well. A triple kill for Arteezy.
Yeah, as he kills off the Bloodseeker there in the end. So much gold. 3,000 gold. They only lose the Undying. In all that fight, Secret just playing it I want to say perfectly. It was just very nice execution. The only one who died was the Undying, who died to Rubik walking all the way in with this scream of pain and killing him.
The only way you could do it is sacrifice yourself.
Oh, it was hard commitments. He actually didn't even die. He walked back after he did it. He just got away with it.
We're actually at a position of the game where none of the tier 1 talents of Secret are below 50%.
Yeah, they have been so unpressured in this game. I'm not sure if it's just their proactive moves and how they are actually on top of things before they happen, or if IG have just been playing a little bit laid back and their weird laning didn't work out that well. Because it feels like IG haven't been up too much in this game.
No, it's it's the Arteezy move. I still find it hilarious that this guy died solo to Ferrari, and now there's just nothing.
Oh, you can't tell at all. Like, it looks like he has been stomping the entire game. When you look at his money, look at his item progression, and his levels. He's level 16 at 21 minutes. So, yeah.
You get 3 kills and 160 CS in the space of 21 minutes.
A lot of those being ancient creeps as well.
Yeah.
Should be kept in mind. It's probably at least some 25 or even more ancient creeps.
Look at the confidence from Arteezy. He bought Crystallis.
Yeah.
So it's full damage output from the Templar Assassin and a level 16 TA.
I mean, they have pipe, so going straight into the Daedalus here, I would have done the same in this case, because BKB, when you're stomping, it still doesn't protect you from Rupture, still doesn't protect you from the Winter Curse, so, I mean, damage is the way to go.
And if they actually didn't ward up the Ancients, he would have an easy way to get that extra 1,000 gold to finish up the full Daedalus.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Kuroki might be finding some track kills for him soon.
Maybe. Well, they find Faith. He's trying to kill off the trap, but he's not fast enough to do so.
Oh,
Luo in the neighborhood, and they just jump up. Faith hit once, and the Shuri toss from Kuro finishes the job. Now they can move over to Luo. A new track over on him. And with the Tombstone behind them, they've got a lot of cover fire available. S4's also waiting for that perfect Sonic Wave moment.
Very disciplined there to just kill that guy and then get out. A lot of people would have gone for Zeus as well, but that would have been a terrible mistake, as the Winter Wyvern would have been able to Winter's Curse there.
It's also because Puppy's not even there. Like, Puppy right now is trying to find a little bit more farm and levels on the top lane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they realized that, you know, we could get a quick pick off, but then our resources are used. We used up the Shuri toss, we should just back out.
Yep.
And,
should also flag too the fact that Roshan could be up within the space of 10-20 seconds. So with this, you don't really want to commit yourself too heavily into any kind of engagement and run the risk of giving IG away back.
Yeah, no reason. No reason for that.
Well, there's a Solar Crest now up for Puppy. And the weave onto Chuan as well as Ferrari.
Man, full Solar Crest. That is dangerous. And he also uses the aggressive weave all the time, putting them at so much minus armor over on the side of Radiant. So you think that TA already hits hard, just imagine with the weave as well. This is, even the zombies from Tombstone will deal a lot of damage.
Chuan trying to move up, they trigger the drum charge, IG.
They went in, they took the Tombstone, and probably gonna prompt Secret to play a little bit defensively till they have it.
But Secret really only just want the tower, like, and that Daedalus is now being bought. Like, that Demon Edge, the Courier's coming out for him. At the same time, IG, they're out. They pop instantly, Puppy. He couldn't get much off. In fact, they even stole the weave over on the Rubik while Zai out walking. Well. He mechs and into the trees. He's very visible. Do they have a stun? They have Faith with telekinesis, so they just got the damage output to find the kill.
Yep, they got a lot there. The creep wave was still cut by Secret, but still, they can just push the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, no backdoor regeneration on a tier 1 tower.
I think Secret still want to fight that, though. Arteezy is going to make his way up there and try to fight, because there's some
Secret
cooldown.
could trade if they wanted. They could just run the mid.
Yeah, true.
That tier 1's lost anyway.
He's just taking their Ancients.
The fortification buys some time. Like, you lose the tier 1 tower, you lost a couple of heroes, just count your losses. Five players are up on top for IG. So you're fine with that.
Yeah, Kuroki's gonna snipe the courier. They saw it fly there with the side traps. He's gonna try for it. No, he's not. He wants to move in there, but he would be visible doing it.
Yeah, getting out would be pretty rough. Roshan's alive as well now. So this could get scouted out pretty soon. IG do have an observer ward around here, so they'll realize when Secret move in for it.
Yeah, they should really throw down a trap as well, so they see instantly when it's up. Want to kill Roshan as quickly as possible when it respawns, so you can use the Aegis as many times as possible.
TZ's too busy, like, focusing killing people. Now you actually see the ping coming out from Zeus of It's not even from Secret, but they're chasing down after Kuro. The Dust and Sentry Ward both being used, but Kuro too far away.
Yes.
They still see him, though.
He's running back in. He's a cheeky little bastard. He's got life, I think.
Yeah, that's that ulti from Wyvern in for the Bloodseeker. He is toast. Rubik gets the cash.
Yeah, they're just sneaking around.
He stole track.
Look at S4. He's like, yeah, can I stay here? Do you get angry if I get this close? And again, like, I think Arteezy has farmed the Radiant Ancients more than he farmed the Dire Ancients by this point. He's just kind of liking these creeps.
Why doesn't he just jump in and take Roshan by himself? He's got more than enough damage to do so.
He hasn't thought about it.
Like, just like trigger your bottle charges or your one, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, there we go. That's the trap. Just gonna kill the Ancients and then go there, I think.
I know.
Let them respawn again.
Wait, hang on. Are we selling and buying and selling Solar Crests?
Yeah, what actually happened there?
Okay, he bought a Solar Crest and then he was disassembling.
Oh, I see.
He was looking for the Heaven's Halberd.
I see.
So that's why the Solar Crest was up so early. Now Arteezy will go in and try Roshan, but because track was stolen by Rubik, he sees Kuro.
That Halberd is really big. Like, there's no BKB on the TA, so he could actually stop her.
At the same time,
they have to rush in, though.
They might stop her, but Roshan, they can't stop that. Look at the Solar Crest over on Roshan. They'll start the fight. The Tombstone up in the higher ground, but Arteezy already with that Aegis, the Immortal, attacking into building, and the Sonic Wave! Hitting so hard, even with the sideways build damage. Arteezy chases up. They want the Gyro. Now they can move over to Ferrari, even if Kuro has been picked up by the already dead Rubik. This is a slaughter for Secret, 17 to 8.
I would not be surprised to see a GG call, honestly. That felt like now we have to win this fight. We have to go in and turn it. But S4 has been like perfect positioning every damn fight. His ultis are just amazing. And Kuroki, you have to get cred for the vision that he puts into that as well, because he keeps just tracking people up.
The only breathing room that IG kind of felt like they had was when they took the 2 hero kills and went for the top tier 1 tower. That was the only time when I felt like IG had some control of this game. At all other points.
There was no controlling Secret in this game, Toby. There was definitely not.
There was no controlling this Templar Assassin once. Dude, just get the death out of the way and then all hell just breaks loose after that.
Yeah, it's working really well for every team.
They're just getting more tracks, and there's the jump in Faith. The Ghost Scepter will keep him alive. Arteezy still has the Aegis of the Immortal. We have to bear this in mind. In fact, Bounty Hunter, he gets the bounce through, and he just keeps the track up. There's 3 heroes to attract right now, and S4 back into the fray. S4 being controlled for the moment, but Luo so low. In comes Arteezy with the ulti. Arteezy, there's your Aegis popping finally, but S4 still standing his ground. He's gonna kill off Chuan. Arteezy back to Olivia with a side blade.
Oh my god!
Arteezy, just man of mana, takes out IG by himself.
Are you kidding? That perfect lineup.
And now he buys a Monkey King bar to toast his victory.
I'm feeling pretty good about this, Toby. I'm pretty happy with this.
Oh, you could see it coming too, like S4.
Yep.
When they lined up, it was a line.
Oh god.
Like it's a one game, like it's a Templar. You go up against Templar Assassin. Do not conga line.
You wonder how IG feel right at the moment when they realize that he's respawning and they're like, how we're standing? Oh yes. Oh yes.
Someone's taking the courier.
Dear
we have a
God,
we have a
Toby.
Lotus Orb over on Zai, a full Monkey King bar over on Arteezy. Because all his kills were track kills. Look at Kuro. This guy's got almost 6k gold.
Yep. Buy Divine, Kuro. Let's do it. Pipe Divine.
Puppy bought a straight Glimmer.
Puppy is rich. All of them are rich. Like, what is even the gold advantage at this point, looking over to it?
Man, Donald Trump's got nothing on these guys.
Yeah, that's
investment pays off. Aghanim Scepter now purchased by the co-op and still got 3,000 gold after doing so.
I mean, Lotus Orb, Undying, Mech, Mana Boots, and Glimmer Cave, that's just disgusting.
Is Kuro buying a Hex?
I think so.
It's an Ultimate Orb over on the
maybe Linken's, maybe Hex. He could rupture the Bloodseeker if he plays
He's got 3,900 gold.
The Undying could rupture the Bloodseeker if he times it correctly. That would be a fun thing to see. Oh, you have a lot of movement speed? Let's see you ruptured.
The Soul Boost is heading back to base. That one belongs to S4.
Yeah, this game is all but over right now. Like,
yeah,
there has to be some desperation move by IG. Maybe if they smoke around, get behind the enemy lines, and try to do some 5-man action. But at this point, looking over to the net worth of heroes,
it's 23,000 on TA. You just bought a full BKB. It was a Lincoln's for the Bounty Hunter. And the Soul Booster is casually flying out to S4.
I mean, he just bought the MKB, and then he bought a BKB as well, all within 3 minutes. So, yeah, they definitely had some bank stashed up.
This is it for IG. Like, it's all or nothing.
Yep.
And they're trying to take this fight outside the base. So they're buffing up Luo and hoping they can pop someone.
Yeah, you should always buff him up before he does his ulti on Zeus. Very important. Even though it doesn't buff the full damage, it's still...
It's running out, but you just saw Ferrari do it. They jump in. Now S4 on the front lines. Ferrari hexed up. What do we get? Solo only Scream. S4, the Blood Ride's in a really good position, but with a Sonic Wave, the Zeus only doesn't do enough. They've lost 3. They're just trapped in the tree line. Teasy just one hits down Chuan, and that is game. They cannot win. GG, Team Secret with over a 35,000 net worth advantage.
And the most convincing win that we've seen so far, including wildcard matches.
Very true.
This is a very tough game for IG.
That was a crushing. That was an absolute crushing by Secret on IG. We're going to have ourselves a break. We'll come back and compose our thoughts as IG will also do the same. That's their first